All right, we'll wait for that. Thank you very much, Nick. Well, there's some new testing out there that has found toxic chemicals in children's furniture. And it turns out that some of that furniture can be found right here in the capital region. Within the last hour, consumer groups and health officials took their concerns public. Craig Smith joins us live now in Albany, where those advocates and parents showed us where the chemicals have turned up and what they want to do about it. Craig?
Hi, Liz. Yeah, we just came from a news event with a spokesperson for a group called the Just Green Partnership. And they want people to know that these products are out there just so they can be careful about them. They don't necessarily need to avoid purchasing them, although that's certainly the recommendation from this group. But even the woman who ran the press conference had her own children sitting in these chairs during the event. And she wanted us to know that it's important for the kids who use these chairs to just, if they wash their hands after they get out of the furniture, that would go a long way towards helping, because they're talking about chemicals that are supposed to keep the furniture from catching fire, but the chemicals are not part of the product. They tend to rub off sometimes. They can get into kids' hands and into their mouths, since young children, toddlers especially, often put their fingers in their mouths before washing them. Now, take a few pictures that we took today of this woman and her kids there. And I want to let you know, too, that they did this on the day that the report came out from a group called the Center for Environmental Health. Part of the problem here they're telling us, stems from California. The standards there at one point were very high. California demanded that certain chemicals be in these products so that they don't catch fire. Well, now the thinking's come around in California, and they're taking these chemicals out, or at least attempting to make it so that the manufacturers no longer have to put it in there. But one of the concerns here in New York is that now that it's sort of become the de facto standard across the nation, everybody follow California's example, that the manufacturers won't want to change their recipes, so to speak, and they'll keep manufacturing these as they've been doing for years. That's where the Child Safe Products Act comes into play in New York. It's been around since 2009, and the woman we spoke to today, Bobby Chase Wilding, is saying that she thinks that next year could be the year it passes. It's already passed in the Assembly. That passed this year. She's expecting that it might pass next year in the Senate. She says it's been held up. She described it rather broadly as being because of money and the lobbying group coming from the chemical industry, but she didn't specifically connect any dots in terms of who received money in New York and who's voting a certain way on a bill that would change things here. We'll have more details, more pictures of these products, more details on where you can find them. Major retailers all across New York have these. And we'll have more in a detailed report tonight on CBS 6 News at 5:30. Craig Smith in Albany, CBS 6 News.